Morning, gentlewomen and gentlemen. Welcome back to a tow bar Terios update. I'm sure you're very excited about this video, as I was, fitting it and doing it, and yeah, it's drizzling. No, it's not. It's raining. You know what you can see, but it's raining. It's raining. Dogs and sheep. I think that's the phrase. Anyway, it's raining. So, a bit bedraggled this morning. So, I was wrong about the tow bar. It is the right tow bar. It's just I've never fitted a tow bar to a car that doesn't bolt to the chassis, and this doesn't bolt to the chassis. It bolts to the floor, which I thought, that's a bit flimsy. But it comes with two massive big plates, as you'd have seen in the previous video, which meant the removal of all the internals of the Terios, i.e. the floor that I'd put in, the side walls I'd put in, but I'd done them as quick release because that's what I wanted. So they were only 4 screws, 2 each, so they were out in a breath. But all the plastic side panels in the back had to all come out, and then these big metal plates, you have to, there's 1, 2, 3, there's 4 bolts for each that you have to bolt through the floor. Of course, no instructions, no pictures, no clues. You have to work it out, which I managed only because I was looking at the width of the chassis, which is where you would think you'll be bolting to. And I thought it's just too wide for the tow bar. This is why I thought it was for the Mark 1 Terios, because the Mark 1 Terios is quite a bit narrower. It's a bit of a tippy over vehicle, really. But anyway, beside the point. So I sort of held things in place and thought, oh, okay, maybe. And it was, I was right. It bolts through the floor, through the skin. But because of these extra plates, and a reinforcing bracket either side and one in the middle, it's very strong. It's a very nicely made piece of kit, nicely powder coated. It isn't just a light spray, it's a proper coating, which is nice, unusual. You don't normally get that sort of thing. And so once I worked it out, it was a bit of a doddle to fit, really. Well, I say a doddle. It took me, I don't know, about 4 or 5 hours, including doing the wiring. Mainly because I wanted the wiring to be right, so it didn't I spliced it into the lights rather than into the car's loom. That way, if it ever was removed, and I would remove it if I was buying another Terios. Yeah, it's not weakened the wiring of the actual car. So I'll show you it on. So I'll do a spinaroo. That's the ceiling that's leaking. Not much to see, really. Hang on, let me get something to kneel on, because I've got to that age. Anyway, it's one of those self-inflating mats. Doesn't inflate anymore, but it's nice for the knees. So you've got this removable affair that sticks out here. Now the thing is, you've got to make sure you don't leave that on, because somebody will nobble it. I would have preferred a fixed tow bar, really, but anyway, I like a tow bar to do its job. I act as a parking sensor. So let me just see if I got a spark. There you see, so it's all up and mounted. Other than as I was putting it on, I dropped it on my head. I don't know whether you saw that. I'll see if you can get. You see it? I cut there. That's it. Yeah. That bled like mad. There was blood all over. That's probably an age thing as well. But yeah, not too bad a job. So that's where we're at. The Terios now has towing ability. So, like I said, you just got to remember to remove that phallus. So it looks like it's awful, it's horrible, but it's there, it's on. So I'll see you all later. Adios, bon dia. I know bon dia's good morning. Well, it's still good morning, but ciao. See you later. Over and out.